Hello, everyone. My name is Ryan, and welcome back to Doki World of Dreams Act 1. This is episode 18, and in the last episode, uh, we went to Sayori's house for the club meeting. Uh, Sayori pictured Monica as Satan in her dream, and, me and Miji almost merged again. We began to merge for like a split second. Well, for like a second. And then we snapped out of it, but yeah, that was interesting. And we left off. We were about to talk to Sayori and read her poem. I wonder if it is going to be different, or if it's going to be the same one from the game, like main game. But yeah, enough chitter chatter. Before actually we get into it, I'm going to mention this in the next few videos, but I now have a merch store. So if you want to go check out some of my merch, there's a link down in the description. You don't have to buy anything, but feel free to check it out. Anyway, now enough chitter chatter and let's get at her, shall we? Ahem. Take a quick drink. You guys want some ASMR? I grab my poem and head to where Sayori's waiting at the table. Hey Ryan, hey Miji. Her smile flatter, flatters when she sees the expression on my face. Um, are you guys okay? Perceptive, little bun. Huh? Oh, yeah, just lost in thought. I hold up both poems. Here you are. Sayori takes them. I wait to see hers. I admit, I wonder what she wrote for the day since the original game doesn't show it. Oh, that's right. That's right. I completely forgot about that. Oh god, what was the reason she doesn't show it again? I know she doesn't show it. Why can't I remember the reason? Please enlighten me, game here? Oh. Oh no. Oh god. Okay, well. Suddenly that. So the script just took control again. Oh god. I put an arm around her and pull her into a close hug. It's okay. Depression does that to people. It drains them of motivation. You don't have to apologize. I rub her back comfortably. Huh? Why do I feel like this is the exact action that Miji would do? Oh, so I can't see her in those clothes without like getting a sick feeling in my stomach. Ugh. Sayori reads over the poems. These are your best ones so far. They're both really nice. Sayori starts forming tears but turns away to compose herself. I give her some time before I speak. Sayori, look at me. Time to attack the sadness. Yes? Oh god. Oh god. Oh no. Oh god. How are you feeling right now? And be honest. To be honest, I'm still a bit tired. Ryan, Michi. Oh man. I don't deserve this. You're both too nice to me. Why are you doing this? Sayuri starts having trouble keeping her voice steady. Oh my god. If you have fun with everyone else instead, this would be so much easier. She clamps up at her outburst. I see Monica look over with concern, but I give her a subtle nod. Listen to me, Lobun. That gets her attention, and she looks at me. I know it hurts, but rain clouds, well, they're not permanent. And do you know what happens after a rain cloud passes? Sayori leans closer, almost like she's clinging to every word I'm saying. What? Rainbows. Clean air. Sayori, depression is a bitch. I know. But you can fight it. No, I'm just being selfish. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, we pulled out the last name. Sayori Fujioka. There are times when it's okay to want something for yourself. Look at me and Michi. I mean, we want what's technically impossible. To be free of each other. And I know Michi wants a lot of other things too. It's not wrong to want things for yourself. I sound like a damn counselor. Sayori looks like she's trying not to break down. We love you, Sayori. I hope that sounded like a big brother tone. Me, Miji, Monica, Yuri, and Natsuki. We all cherish and adore you. Aww. She breaks. She breaks and begins crying softly. I pull her into a tender hug. I look over and see that Yuri and Natsuki haven't noticed us yet. Yeah, they also didn't notice me and Miji freaking merging. Like, they must be very, very, like, glued to their books right now. Monica has, though. I give her a quick smile and she smiles back. Sayori's crying so hard my uniform is getting damp. How, how can you care so much? A small grin spreads over my face. Like this. What are we about to do? What are we about to do? Oh, okay. That's okay. I give her stomach a quick tickle. Hee, that tickles. Now there's a genuine smile. Agreed. Meanie, both of you. Well, these two meanies love you dearly. But how can you, Ryan? You don't know what I'm really like. I don't have to. Miji's told me enough, and I've seen enough to know that you're like the little sister I never had and always wanted. To me, at least. Hehe, okay, Ani-chan. Haha, Imoto-chan. I feel like I really do not know what those are. Are those like brother and sister? Hold on. God damn it, I'm gonna have to look this up. Yeah, it's older brother, so I'm guessing that what I said was little sis. No, yeah, what I said was little sister. Ahem. Hi, Natsuki. Well, moment ruined by a certain blonde sundae. Are you two done? Yeah, we're done. Hey, you okay, Sayori? Did Ryan do anything to you again? No. I just really felt something from his and Miji's poems. I don't think I've ever seen you cry before. Well, when we told when we told everyone that Miji and I are like different. Well, when my character told you guys that I'm not Miji, you saw her cry then. But I'm fine, really. Well, if you're sure. So, which one of you wants to read my poem? I push Sayori forward. Let her do it, but I hope you don't mind that she doesn't have a poem. She wasn't feeling well last night, today, to write one. I understand. I nod and lead them to it. As I walk away, I see a worried look on Natsuki's face as she talks to the little cinnamon bun. I walk over to where Yuri's sitting and waiting on the couch. Um, hello, Ryan. Hello, Miji. I take a seat in the same couch that she's at. See, yeah, okay. At the end of my last episode, maybe at the end of it, I said, "Aren't the two couches literally right across from each other?" They are. And wasn't Yuri sitting on the other couch when me and Michi merged? Oh. Hello, Yuri. Ready to share poems? Yuri nods and hands me her poem. I hand her the two Miji and I wrote, then look over at her poem carefully. Beach. Oh, that's right. They both wrote about the beach. Beach. Uh, Marvel millions of years in the making, where the womb of Earth chaotically meets the surface under a clean blue sky and expanse of bliss, but beneath gray rolling clouds and endless enigma. The easiest world to get lost in is one where everything can be found. One can only build a sandcastle where the sand is wet, but where the sand is wet, the tide comes. Well, it gently lick at you at your foundations until you give in, or will a sudden wave send you crashing down in the blink of an eye? Either way, the outcome is the same. Yet, we still build sandcastles. I stand where the foam wraps around my ankles, where my toes squish into the sand. The salty air is therapeutic. The breeze is gentle yet powerful. I sink my toes into the ultimate boundary line, tempted by the foaming tentacles, then turn back and I abandon my peace to endure at the shore. Drift forward and I return to Earth forevermore. Her handwriting is very difficult for me to read, I swear. I look up from the poem and see Yuri looking over the poems. I wait for her to finish. Um, Maybe start with Michi's poem again today? Go for it. I'll let you know what he says. Michi, did you decide to do something different today? Heh, kinda, yeah. I'm guessing recent events inspired you. Yeah. Do you two really fight about everything? That is, that was rude of me. Forget I said anything. No, it's okay. Both of our poems were inspired by recent event. And yes, we've had fights. I see. It's bad, isn't it? I continue repeating what Miji says. No, it's not bad. I agree with Yuri. It really isn't. Well, for me, I believe what's most important is exploring and discovering yourself. And I've really been doing a lot of that recently. Besides, I'd hate to disappoint you. Eh? Why me? Well, you're always specific. Specificated. That's not how you pronounce. I don't think I. Why do I always have trouble pronouncing that word? With your writing, and have the most advice to share. Is that so? And we're back on script again. What the hell? Yeah, the script is just weird, man. I shake my head a bit and focus on Yuri, who thinks for a good minute. That must be terrible. For me to have become someone whose opinion is fearsome. How unlikable of me. Eh? Before she can continue, I put both my hands on her shoulders. She looks at me, obviously trying to figure out what's going on. Yuri? That's not what Michi meant at all. No, of course not. I just mean that I respect your opinion. I see. I'm sorry that I always overthink and come to those sorts of conclusions. I'm just a little too used to it. Being disliked, you mean? Oh god. The memory of Yuri's bullies comes back to my mind, and I have to struggle not to see red. What? What am I saying? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring that up. Not knowing what to say, I let her regain her composure. I'm sorry, I lost my composure for a bit. I let go of her shoulders. It's okay, Yuri. We all do that sometimes. So, what do you say we switch to my poem now? Okay. Well, your poem, Ryan, it's definitely an amazing one. I can tell your writing has improved since the first one you showed. Well, I've had a couple years to improve. I feel my cheeks heat up. I'm glad. Sharing our writing like this, it's a lot more fun and rewarding than I anticipated. I need to remember to thank Monica. I think we all felt a little awkward at first, but now it seems like everyone is enjoying sharing their writing and seeing what others think. No argument here. This has been a very fun and rewarding experience for me. Well, have you learned anything about yourself, Ryan? You know, yes. I've learned a lot about myself through these poem sharing sessions of ours. Good. I believe that writing is a very personal way to get in touch with yourself. In the end, it doesn't matter if you're a good writer or a bad writer. And even my opinions are just opinions. But even so, this feeling, I'm so glad I got the chance to share my writing. I never thought it would feel like this. Oh, this is cute. I can't believe that you're so good at something and you've never even shared it with anyone. It's kind of a shame. Maybe, but it's not like I really had a choice. Yuri smiles sadly. Ryan, Michi, during lunchtime, I eat by myself. Did you two know that? It's a great time to find a quiet spot and do some reading. I do remember seeing you on Monday in the cafeteria reading something. You look so relaxed with that thermos of tea and the book. Haha, yes, I really enjoyed that book. In fact, I always have some books with me. You could say I really enjoy reading. Well, that's one way to put it anyway. She really is a bookworm stereotype, isn't she? Isn't she? Yes, she is. Let's keep listening. Books are so full of amazing and inspiring people. People you want to fall in love with, or people you just know would make a really good friend. Cheerful people who always put a smile on your face, or deep thinkers and problem solvers who discover the mysteries of life. So when you look at it that way, I'm surrounded by friends every day, you know? And those friends don't laugh at me. They don't tease me for spacing out all the time. They don't make fun of my body type, and they don't hate me for acting like a know-it-all. Yuri? Yeah, literally, like, man, this is like the most open I think I've ever seen Yuri in any in the main game or any mod I've played. I'm speechless. Having her open to me like this was on my agenda, but not like this. I'm not a know-it-all. It's the opposite. I don't know anything. I don't know how to talk to people. Oh man. I don't know. Oh man. Oh fuck. I'm just like getting hit with a waterfall of information right now, and the waterfall has just turned sad. I don't know how to make people see me as normal. What? Oh my god. I don't even know how to make myself happy. I have all these feelings, and all I can do with them is read and write. But it wasn't until now that I started sharing it with you and everyone else that I really understood what was missing all this time. I know I'm a difficult person. I speak too slowly. I second guess myself all the time. I read too deeply into things. But every time, you've always treated me just like anyone else. It's so rare that I feel comfortable with myself when I talk to others. But that's why every time I talk to you, I just feel really happy. That's it. Okay, that's so that's so sweet. That is fucking adorable. I really like seeing this side of her. I've seen it on screen, but seeing it in person is just amazing. Yuri's an amazingly talented young woman. She's gonna go far if she can manage her nervousness. Yuri, it makes me just as happy to see you happy. I'm glad to know that I could be such a positive influence in your life. And believe it or not, you've been a positive influence in mine. You're my friend, and I'll treasure you for as long as I'm around. Same goes for Miji. Damn right! Uh, um, if you put it that way, yeah. We really are friends now, aren't we? Yuri puts her head in her hands, but this time she's smiling as she does it. I'm proud to call you my friend. Same here. Thank you, Ryan and Miji. That means the world to me. I'm glad. I hold up her poem. You talk about your poem now? Oh god, we haven't even talked about her poem yet. Oh, please. She looked at me with a expectant smile on her face. Well, first of all, this is a very good poem. You really took the topic and made it your own. I know you probably think the topic of the beach somewhat insane, but you really utilize your own style here to what I think is the fullest. Thank you. I did my best to take a metaphorical approach to it. But, well, I suppose it's not so bad to write about something simple on occasion. It can be refreshing, you know? It's good for me to calm my thoughts once in a while. Calm your thoughts? Yuri, are your thoughts in turmoil? Well, not often. It just happens sometimes. We all have days like that, sure, but Yuri? Yes? If you're having a day where your thoughts are in turmoil, don't hesitate to call me. I'm your friend now, and I want to make sure you're safe, and I'll gladly listen to you vent without prejudice or judgment. You don't have to feel obligated to help someone as unlikable as me. But listen, I know I've said it a few times. You're my least favorite character, and you gave me a recurring nightmare for 2 nights, 3 nights. I think it was two, but it honestly might have been three now that I think about it. But it doesn't mean I hate you. I just like you the least of the four main characters. I don't. I want to make that very clear. I don't know if I've ever made it really clear. I don't hate Yuri. I don't hate her. It's just I just don't hate her. I was trying to think of something there, but I don't hate Yuri. Okay, I want to make that very clear. I do not hate Yuri. Let's continue. It's not an obligation. I'm offering because I want to. I want to look out for you, to protect you, to help you in your darker moments, and smile and laugh with you in your brighter ones. I chuckle a bit. Listen to me. I'm beginning to sound like a poet when I talk. Yes, you are. And you're not unlikable. I pull out Michi's cell phone and hold it up. What do you say? Come on, Yuri, do it! Do it! She reaches out slowly, then hesitates. She pulls it back briefly, but taking a deep breath, takes the phone and quickly puts her number in, handing it back to me. Nice. Ryan, Michi, this means a lot to me. More than you could know. I'm glad I can help. I shoot off text message. She sees it, smiles, and saves me as a contact in her phone. Imagine if it just went like to like Natsuki or something. Thank you again, you two. Not a problem. See you later, Yuri. See you later. That was nice. That was nice. I grab the two poems and head to where Sayori and Natsuki are finishing. As Sayori walks away, Monica rushes up and pulls Sayori aside. She calls Yuri over as well. Wow, she's really trying to gain my trust and it's working. I think this is the real her. She probably called Yuri over as a third party and someone I trusted. Okay. Hi, Natsuki! Natsuki's waiting for me at the kitchen table. What were you doing? Having another deep discussion with Yuri? Well, it was mostly me listening to her talk about her thought process regarding the beach poems you two wrote. Oh, I see. I hold up both poems again and place them on the table. Let me see, let me see! Oh, she's so adorable. I love Natsuki. Natsuki snatches them up. Whoa, a bit eager, aren't we? Er, shut up. Ha, yes, ma'am. She looks over our poems and I take a moment to read over hers. I'll be your beach. Yeah. God damn it. After watching like the Game Grumps play this goddamn game, I cannot think about the song, but I'll read it anyways. I'll be your beach. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminish your wonder over the years, but today I have a special place, a beach for us to go. a shore reaching beyond your sight, a sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. I'll be the beach that worries your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I can't not think it. I can't not think about the song. Hold on, I guess gotta hold on. I just gotta do one line. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap. Okay, we're good. In a way you thought had left you long ago. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand, bathe in the sunbeams, and hold my hand. Wash your insecurities in the salty sea, and let me see you shine. Let's leave your memories in the footprint trail, set you free in my windy sail, and remember the reasons you're wonderful when you press your lips to mine. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in the way you thought had left you long ago. But if you let me be by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love yourself again. That was so difficult. So, what could this be about? Right, this poem. Thank God she likes to make a point. I think this poem is directed at Yuri. She wants to help Yuri with whatever problem she sees Yuri having. She might not know the specifics yet, but she senses something is wrong. Yeah, okay. I think I can see that. I turn back to Natsuki. Huh? Natsuki, are you okay? She holds out the poems. I guess Yuri and I aren't the only ones who wrote about the same topic. Oh? Um, Before we talk about the poems, I want to apologize. Okay. How I reacted on Wednesday was inexcusable. The hell? She's acting really unusual today. Natsuki, I... Let me finish. Natsuki clears her throat. I know I come off as rude, but that's just how I am, okay? I don't want you two to hate me or anything. Natsuki, I don't hate you, and neither does Miji. I'm not upset at how you reacted. I was just confused that day, alright? I understand that. I have been confused too. Let's get to the poems. Right. Let's start with yours. Ladies first, after all. Ha! You're hopeless. Guilty as charged. Well, let's see it then. Natsuki takes a deep breath as if bracing for something. Yeah, I added a it there. Let's see then. I thought to myself, that it did not sound right. Natsuki takes a deep breath as if bracing for something. Hey, can I tell you two something in confidence? Sure you can. Just relax. Right. She makes a few false starts, then takes a deep breath. This isn't easy for me to admit, but I really do like both your writing. You have different styles, sure, but you make sure there's a message in them. So why did you have trouble admitting it before? I repeat this to Netsuki. Well, well, of course. I just had to put you in your place a little bit. It's not like it's not like I was shy or anything stupid like that. Or jealous. I really wasn't jealous. Just because you two happen to be good writers? That's such a dumb thing to get jealous about. Haha! Natsuki? What? You're not very confident about your writing, are you? Eh? What what are you talking about? My writing is obviously the best, right? Oh god, okay. That's not confidence right there. Hey Ryan, maybe Natsuki acts so arrogant because she's trying to make up for her own insecurities. If she acts like she's the best, then other people might think that way too. I think that can be assumed to be a given. Right? Ryan? Michi? Please, just tell me you two like my poems. I don't care if you hate them. Just please tell me that I'm the best. Oh my god, Natsuki. Oh fuck. I just I just really need to hear that from someone. Oh my god. Natsuki's lips start to quiver and her fist clench up tightly. I reach over and put a hand on her shoulder. Natsuki, I don't like them. I love them. And there's nothing wrong with feeling insecure. Just know that if you have any insecurities or anxieties, I'm willing to listen. I hold up Miji's phone again. What? What are you doing? I want to exchange numbers with you. To my surprise, Natsuki doesn't protest. She gets her phone out and exchanges numbers with me in silence. I know I sound stupid, but there's a reason I never shared my poems before this. Because, well, because no one ever takes me seriously. What's the point in sharing my poems if people just laugh and say, "That's so cute," just like you, Natsuki? Sometimes I don't want to be cute, but nobody understands that. I try really hard when I write. Sorry if you can hear my cat meowing. The style doesn't matter. The emotions are there. Why can't anyone see that? I just want. Oh shit. No, I didn't read that. Okay, I don't care if she kicks me into next July. Reaching over, I pull her into a tight embrace. Huh? I understand, but let me say something really fast. Yes, you're cute, but you're a lot more. You're confident, energetic, and always looking forward no matter what life throws at you. You have qualities I aspire to. I have mad respect for you, girl. Yes! Th- Thank you. That means a lot to me. I let her go. You better keep your promise, or you'll be singing soprano. You're my friend, Natsuki. If you ever need me, I'll be there. But let's get back to the poems. Yeah, of course. So, I know you two agreed on this topic, but why do you want to write about it? Yeah, I felt like I kept writing about negative things, so I wanted to write something with a nice message for once. Besides, the beach is awesome. Kinda hard to write anything negative about the beach. Well, Yuri's take on it was a little more solemn. Jeez, she better not have said anything bad about mine. Not at all. Good. Ugh, you can really see, you can really see her doing that too. Us both writing about a simple topic, then trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy. Hey, remember what I said on Wednesday? Both your poem styles are equally valid. She has her style, you have yours. Well, it's not like I care. I just did it anyway. I mean, I guess mine ended up being kind of metaphorical too. Oh, we're back to the script. I remember this. I remember this conversation. Like I remember these lines. We're back on the script. But there's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while. At the very least, it was good practice. Well worth it. And I'm happy that you showed this to me. I liked it. Well, yeah. I'm I'm a pro, so Asuki mumbles, not sounding confident at all. Just remember that I could think these things sometimes too. You know, when you're nice to me, it's. Say it. Yay! Meaningful. I chuckle and nod before starting to hand Natsuki her poem back. But as I do, Natsuki takes my hands and pushes them back away. I don't want it. Huh? How come? I just don't. Jeez. Oh, I know what Natsuki is doing. What? Yeah, I was about to. Literally, that's the first thing I thought. I was like, this sounds like a script moment. He's starting to follow the script a bit more. She's giving us her poem in her own roundabout way. Huh. Heh. Then I shall accept it gratefully. Good. Fucking love her. If he didn't, I would. Never mind. Just, I'm glad that you want it. She smiles faintly. That's all for now, so go put it away before someone sees it, okay? Aye, aye, Captain. Yes! I can hear you! Aye, aye, Captain! I was gonna yell, but my dad's home, so. Atsuki and I both snicker. I salute her before going back to put the poem away. I look up and see Monica rushing over to me. Uh-oh. That doesn't look good. Oh no. What's wrong? What happened? The music's fading. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh no. It... It's... She stopped to take a deep breath. It's Sayori. She's getting worse. Fuck. I feel my heart stop and Miji gasps. I grab Monica's wrists and pull her into a nearby hallway. Are you absolutely sure? She nods somberly. I'm losing control if I ever had control. I've tried to edit the depression back to where it was before, even less. No matter what, shoots back up. I lean against the wall, trying to collect my thoughts. What the hell do we do here? Is the script really in control? No, I refuse to believe that I was brought here just to be a damned observer. I have to be able to help them. But how? Oh man. Ugh. I'm trying to get into the mind of my character. I believe him. Like I do not think that we were sent here just to be an observer. Like look at what we have done. If we were like a true ass observer, wouldn't it just play the original game out? And like if we were the damned observer, like wouldn't the me and Miji be switched, but like Miji wouldn't be able to hear me? Man, this is because like we have done so much. We haven't really changed all that much. I mean, we had the poem thing at Sayori's place today. I mean, like we actually have done a good amount, but like nothing extremely major. I mean, we have Monica living with us, but like like you don't really see much of outside the club room in the main game. So I mean, that really isn't the biggest difference. I don't know, man. This is like ah. uh, I what should we do about this weekend? Monica's question penetrates my ever feel fearful and darkening thoughts. Oh, that's right, because huh? Oh, with working with the girls? Sorry, sorry. I know that's not something high on our priority list, but no, that's a good idea. I had a thought about that. We're just going to work with all of you. Now hear me out. We can all do this on 1 or 2 days. Instead of splitting up the responsibilities, we do everything as a team. That way, you, Miji, and I can keep an eye on Sayori and the other girls. And you can keep an eye on me, right? Ugh. I pause. I'm still not sure if I trust Monica yet, but it's not fair to lie to her. I admit, I when I came up with this plan, that was my initial thought process, yeah. But you've been earning my trust over this week, and you're the only one with access to the powers of the president. If anything, I want your help. I know that sounds like I'm using you, but I can never think of doing that to you, especially after what I saw in the original game. I understand. Thank you. No problem. Now I think it's time for you to make that announcement. Haha. Alright. We both walk back into the living room. Where were you two? Making kissy faces at each other? Not at all. I say that with a confidence I don't feel. So, Monica? Right. She clears her throat. Okay, you five. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out? Hold on a second. Is it just me, or did you say something strange just now? Is this another script moment? Why do I have a feeling this happened in the original game, but this might not be a script moment? Eh? Oh, that's right. That's why it clicked in. That's why something just changed in my head. That's right. Sayori's normally not here. So she'd normally say, okay, you three. I remember that. Something you did sound a bit. Something. Something you said. Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. I suppose you're right. I normally say, okay, everyone, don't I? Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. That's a script moment right there. This is the most okay. Okay, script. Fuck up. This is the worst line for the script to say. Staggering air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that we're at Sayori's house instead of the club room. There's nothing terrible about that. Although I am surprised at you, Miji. Of all the times for you to be a friend, you picked this time not to stay home with her? So much for you being all lovey-dovey. What? Oh my god, those clothes! I can't get over those clothes! Get out of those clothes! Every time I see him, it literally sends a chill down my spine. It's not his or Ryan's fault. I just need time alone sometimes. I would have stayed if he wanted. Miji and I both would have. Well, Miji wouldn't have a choice. Damn straight! Thank you, you two. But enough about me. Monica? Yes? You okay? You've been acting strangely over the past few days. I mean, I guess being kicked out of your house would be a good excuse. But I think you got more on your mind than that. What the fuck? Yeah, I've noticed my throat's sore. Yeah, I've noticed that too. You okay, Press? Ha! I'm fine, everyone. Just a bit preoccupied with the festival is all. Well, okay then, if you're sure. I'm sure, Sayori. But speaking of that, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations. And Ryan actually had a great idea for that. Don't. Why are you squinting at me ever so slightly? I feel like she's squinting. I might be wrong. You're up. No, that's just her eyes, I guess. I don't know what I was thinking. Wait, really? I suddenly feel very nervous as all four beautiful girls stare at me. Seriously? You picked now to act nervous? Man up! Ugh, I hate that phrase so much. But in this case... Okay, everyone. I think in order for this to go off without a hitch, we need two things. First, we're going to need something that brings potential new members into the performance. Second, we're going to need something that keeps their attention while they're there. So, here's what I'm thinking. First off, Sayori. Yes. That poster you showed us was very cool. I think your talents would be best used in designing pamphlets and posters in order to draw people in. Of course! I'll be helping with that. I'll be printing and assembling those pamphlets. Perfect. Next, Natsuki. You're the best baker out of all of us. Can you make some kind of confection, like cupcakes or brownies or something? You bet I could. Great. Last, but certainly not least, Yuri. Eh? I'm useless. No, you're not, Yuri. Agreed. You're far from useless. What I think you'd be best at is utilizing your skill and brilliant mind to set the mood for the poem sharing. Something warm and inviting. Set the atmosphere. Use the beautiful handwriting of yours to make banners and some decorations. Atmosphere? Um, about that. I love atmosphere. I I love atmosphere. Yuri begins nodding to herself and thinking hard. Who doesn't? We need to live after all. Fuck you. Damn it, that actually got me. And with that terrible joke, the bad mood starts to evaporate and the girls giggle. And what about you, big idea man? You're not gonna skip out, are you? If so, no cupcakes for you. No! You've discovered my one and only weakness. I clutch my chest in fake supplication as I fall to my knees. Anything but that, my lady. The girls laugh harder now. Haha. No, I actually had an idea for that. I'm going to ask Meiji's parents if we can borrow his house to make the preparations. And that's not all. I think that instead of splitting up the work, we all work on everything together. Huh? But wait a minute, you said... I hold up my hand. Let me explain. When we help Sayori and Monica, they'll be the one in charge and telling us what to do. When we're helping Natsuki, she'll be in charge, and when we help Yuri, she'll be in charge. Silence fills the room as the girls all think about this. So I get to tell Yuri what to do, eh? That's an evil smile right there, Natsuki. Oh, I'm all for that. She rubs her hands together gleefully. Don't be too mean, or else Yuri might have you do something you won't like. Oh, no need to worry, Natsuki. I won't be that cruel. Good. So, when do we want to meet? Saturday or Sunday? Or should we spread them apart to 2 days? 2 days, I think. I'm caught off guard by Sayori's quick decision. Alright, Madame Vice Pres, what's your idea? Why don't we do Natsuki's cupcakes on Sunday? That seems like an all-day project. You've no idea. That means tomorrow we could do everything else. Does that sound good to you, Monica? Monica has her eyes closed, obviously thinking hard about this. Maybe... I'm just wondering if we shouldn't start on the easiest project right now. What do you mean? Well, Yuri's job is kind of hard to do. It's kind of hard too. And if we start now, we won't be rushed. Well, I'll be damned. She really is leader material. That's how she was designed. I begin wondering if the normal version of Monica would have come up with this. Well, if we do that, I'd be more useless. I'm not very capable with computers. I don't have a computer. Dad doesn't want to get me one until I get my grades up. Besides, I need to be home at certain times. Don't worry, Monica and I can design the posters and pamphlets, no problem. All you need to do is assemble the pamphlets. By the way, how many should we make? It's now I realize I don't know how many students are in the school. I'd say, what, 100 or so? Oh, Jesus Christ. But we have around 1,000 in our school. Damn, this is a bigger job than I thought. Time to kill some trees. Agreed. Okay, so maybe more than that. A couple hundred or so? And a couple dozen posters for the hallways? Yeah, I think that'll work fine. There's about 15 corridors in the school, plus the 5 poster boards that the other clubs use to post. 35. 2 posters for each corridor and 5 for the poster boards. You know what? You're right, Monica. 3 days seems perfect. We can start tonight, but I think we should go shopping first. What for? All our supplies, Sayori. Do you have a printer? Yeah, but it's out of ink. Of course it is. Well, there we go. Yuri, Natsuki, do you mind staying over a while we all work on this? I don't mind. I don't know if I can. My dad doesn't like it when I make plans like that without telling him. Want me to talk to him? Are you sure? Oh god, that's gonna be so interesting. I'm sure. Well, okay. Let's go to another room. Oh god, that's gonna be interesting. Unless Monica, well, I guess Monica would know about Natsuki's dad, so she might have a defense, like a plan to it. Monica, yeah. I don't read that. Monica and Natsuki head into the hallway. I'm guessing she doesn't want Monica to get yelled at by her dad in front of everyone else. Is her dad really that bad? Oh yeah, but oh yeah, that's true. I don't think his dad was a like actually beat her in the main game. I think that was just something that was done in like mods. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty certain. I think at the moment he's just strict and maybe a bit overprotective of her. Oh wait, yeah. Oh, I'm so stupid. I cannot believe I just said he wasn't abusive. I've done the Natsuki route like so many times in the main game. I don't know why I did. Well, maybe she is my favorite character, but like literally, my dad would beat the shit out of me if she found this. If he found this, so yeah, fuck. I'm stupid. Stupid moment. Let's forget that ever happened, and let me take a quick drink. But in the second act of the original game, it's implied he's abusive. Sayuri, Yuri, Miji, and I sit silently as we try not to listen. I can't hear the words, but I can hear Natsuki's hesitant tone and Monika's own confident, reassuring tone. Guys, I'm worried about Natsuki. Sayori's word caused me to jump a little bit. Worried? Why? Her dad sounds like a big meanie. You don't know the half of it. Oh yeah, wait, yeah, the fact that she picked up on that. I freeze. It's a bit of a surprise that Sayori picked up on that, actually. As I think about it, I remember that Sayori always seemed to be the one who picked up easily on how others were feeling. True. Sayori, I don't think it's our place to judge whether or not anyone is good or bad. We don't know the whole story. Yeah, I guess, but still. Eh? I walk over and put a hand on her shoulder. All we can do is be a friend to her. Make her feel cared for. If she's willing to share, let's be there to listen, okay? Well, alright. We're back. That was quick. How'd everything go? I did my best to explain. He wasn't exactly happy when I said there was a boy here, though. I told him there wasn't gonna be a boy-girl party. Just club members working hard to make sure the festival goes well. I mean, Sayori kill Ryan and Miji if they tried anything. Okay. Why are they looking at me like that? Why is Sayori looking at me like that? I feel a shiver run down my body as Monica and Sayori look at me. Yeah, I bet. Monica, screw off! Stop looking at me like that. Oh Jesus, that look Monica says. I wouldn't mind if you tried anything on me. With me. Oh my god. Monica. Stop. Stop being horny for 10 seconds. Doesn't it? She's really a hardcore flirt. I clear my throat. Well then, let's make a list of all we need for the next 3 days. Let's put our hands to work, everyone. We all walk over to the kitchen table. Since there are only 4 chairs, I remain standing. Sayori goes off and returns with a small notepad and 4 pencils, all of which she puts on the table. Here we go. I don't need much, I think. Just paper, printer ink, and some poster paper. I think we need more than that. Let's work on our list together. The other girls begin to write as they're getting some paper. Man, do I feel useless. Same here. Why don't we see what Sayori has in her kitchen? That would honestly be me. My ADHD would be like, let's go. Also, if you're wondering why the music sounded like it cut, it's because I had that joke in my mind and on the tip of my tongue, but my body didn't let me say it for like 30 seconds. I was literally just staring at my screen, doing nothing. Gotta love ADHD, am I right? I head into the kitchen. She's got a pretty good sized one. Not as big as Miji's, but still good. It's not the size that matters, okay? Come on. Wait, how come we're looking through her kitchen? I think since the girls are being so helpful, we should make dinner for everyone. Not a bad idea. Not a bad idea indeed. But can you cook in their kitchen? Why not mine? I know what we have. Maybe. But if Natsuki's father found out, she might get in trouble. Good point. But we can at least get ingredients from my house. I'm sure Mom and Dad won't mind as long as we replace them. Well, we're going out later, right? Why don't we just shop for dinner supplies at the store later? Sounds perfect. I head out back to the living room. Hey Sayori. Hmm? Do you mind if I borrow your kitchen to make dinner for everyone? Since you're all working so hard, it's only fitting that I do something. Oh god, her eyes lit up. Dinner? I see Sayori begin to drool. Wait, don't we have to go out and get supplies? I can shop for dinner supplies while we're at the store. You think your parents would mind if I used your kitchen to make the food for tonight? Not at all. I mean, they probably trust Miji in the kitchen more than me. Well, since it's a bit late already, I'll make something simple. Maybe vegetarian pasta or something. Vegetarian? Aw, that sucks. I love meatballs. Same. Hey, there's no need to go to all that trouble on my account. Tell you what, you guys, I'll make 2 batches. One of normal pasta with sauce and meatballs, and a smaller batch of veggie pasta for me and Monica. No, I would not eat that. I would go for the pasta sauce and the meatballs, all like hands down every time. Listen to me in the game. I know you're crushing hard for Monica, but spaghetti and meatballs. You can't go wrong with spaghetti and meatballs, okay? No matter what, you don't like leaving Monica out. It seems. You sure you don't love her? I choose not to dignify that with a response, you cheeky bastard. Yeah, keep saying that, lover boy. Satisfied with this response, the girls go back to their lists. I walk back to Sayori's kitchen and look through the cupboards. I grab a few pots and pans and set the kitchen up for food prep. When I have what I want, I pull out Miji's wallet, which is still stuffed with cash. Your wallet's going to take quite a beating today. Are you sure? Hey, like I said before, if it helps, I don't mind. I'd rather live than have this money. Alright, if you're sure. I'm sure. I look back out at the dining room and see Natsuki tapping her foot impatiently. Banka and Sayori are just finishing up. Yuri seems to be having trouble though. She's biting the pencil in her hand absent-mindedly. Hurry up! Eh? Oh, I'm sorry. I was spacing out again, wasn't I? Don't worry. It's not that late yet. Hey, Sayori, when does the nearest supermarket close? 9 or 10? I'm not sure. It's in the nearby shopping center. 10:30. Michi just said it's 10:30. Monica looks at the clock. Okay, we have plenty of time, but I also don't want everyone up super late. Yuri, is there anything you're stuck on? Yes, but I think I have enough on my list. Yuri puts her pencil down. She then looks at the tip. Sorry, Sayori. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean... Oh dear. Don't worry about it. It's alright. Now, shopping adventure awaits us. Just let me go change. Yes, get out of those clothing. Get out of those clothings? Get out of those clothes. Sayori giggles and heads upstairs. So, ladies, can I see your lists? Are we going to offer to pay for all of this shit? Natsuki hands me her list. Yuri silently and shyly hands me her list. And Monica hands me hers and Sayori's with confidence. Natsuki's list is pretty long, with a list of ingredients and kitchen supplies. Do you have any of these? I don't even know what half of these are. Yeah, I figured. We can figure it out when we go shopping. Alright. Monica's and Sayori's list is shortest. All that's on there are different types of paper, poster board, and ink cartridges. Yuri's is a bit shorter than Natsuki's and has different types of papers as well as paint and other artistic supplies. I think the nearest shopping center has a superstore with all these things. All the things I recognize anyway. Superstore, huh? Good. Less time store hopping, the better. True. Ready! Sayori comes down smiling happily. Nothing like some good old shopping therapy, especially on a day like today. Are these three just gonna go in their school uniforms? They would just stand out. How true. So I just realized this recording's been going on for over an hour? This has been the quickest hour of my life. Okay, cool. I'm gonna stop this recording here. I didn't know I've been recording for this long. Alright, well that will do it for this episode of Doki Doki World of Dreams Act 1. I did not know I was recording for that long. I apologize. Uh, but hey, longer episodes, why not? What happened? We continued to share poems. We got a hug from Natsuki. That was incredible. Yuri opened up to us a lot more. That was nice. We learned that Sayori's getting worse. We came up with the idea that we're all going to work with each other. And, and now we're going to go to the supermarket. Or the mall. But yeah. Um, That'll do it for this episode of Doki Doki World of Dreams Act 1. Feel free to let me know what you thought about it down in the comment section down below. Feel free to give it a like. Feel free to subscribe. Feel free to do whatever. I mentioned it at the beginning, but feel free to check out my merch store down below. You don't have to buy anything, but feel free to check it out. And yeah. I hope you all have a great day. Hope you all have a great night, great afternoon, great evening, whatever time it is for you. The link to this mod is down in the description, as well as my Doki Doki World of Dreams Act 1 playlist. I love you all, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace!